Yeah. How are you? Wednesday, innit? Not that it makes any difference. Um, yeah. I I thought it was good that I asked questions in advance last time. At least I got half a dozen for structure because I can't read these, but I like to say hello to people. Hi Derek, love that song. Wave, I just did. Hello Ricky. I just sorry I can't see your names on here because I mean, I would say because of my eyesight, but it's actually because they're so fast and they're so tiny. I can read your questions. How are your eyes? Someone just said. Well, I don't know. I should test them. I should get in a car and drive 30 miles. Satire, right? Um, and I can't drive, so that would really that would really be quite a test. Um, oh. Politics. I mean, it was never good, but at least I think 20, 30 years ago, I mean, even 10 years ago, politicians still felt shame when they got caught out. They still resigned over things. Do you know what I mean? They said something they shouldn't, or they got found out and they resigned. Sorry, yeah, shouldn't do that. No, no, no. But you're not sorry. No. But you know I didn't know. We should know we not resigning. No way, babe. Right. Well, and there's nothing you can do. Everyone in the world can go, you should resign. The media, everyone, people say you should resign. And if they go, no, no, that's it. Oh, oh, but aren't you ashamed? No. Right, well, we'll vote you out. You won't remember. True. True. They've got us. Um, okay, some questions. Uh, Ollie comic strip. Anything you choose not to joke about? Yeah, loads of things. I don't do politics much, for example. Um, what else don't I do? I don't. I don't really do puns or surreal stuff. I'll go on flights of fancy if there's a point to be made. Um, I think you mean morally. Is there things that you you don't joke about because you don't find it funny because it personally touches you? No, but I still have a moral code. I think that I won't. I wouldn't divulge privileged information. I wouldn't go. This is what happened once with this guy. If they were still alive or a famous person, I wouldn't really. I wouldn't do that. It has to be in public. It has to be. It has to be their behaviour that they could help in, and it has to be in the public already. I have to be commenting on something that everyone knew about. I think, and as a rule, you don't go after things that they can't help. So, um, you know, but you can joke about those things. You can do jokes about race without being racist, for example. Um, so there's nothing you shouldn't joke about. It depends on the target. I've said that over and over again. But as a rule, um, yeah, I wouldn't, uh, particularly on a huge, you know, global platform like the Golden Globes or something. I think it'd be unfair to really go after someone for no reason just because you don't like them. Um, I don't know if that answers your question or not, really. You joke about what you find funny and hope other people do, really. But I think the spirit of that question is also, here's another thing as well. I've said this before, that uh, you shouldn't assume that a joke is a window to the comedian's true soul and thoughts. I'll pretend to be someone I'm not if that makes the joke better. I'll pretend to be right wing or left wing or no wing to enhance that joke, if that makes sense. Miss Emma Just Miss Emma Dolan says, "What's the most courageous thing you've ever done?" I haven't. I haven't done anything courageous. I think, in the sense, I haven't saved a baby from a burning building or given a kidney to someone or jumped in the way of a bullet. I've done nothing like that. I've done courageous things by I'm honourable and I have integrity. You know, I, I'd I always try and do the right thing. I'd never stitch anyone up or lie or cheat someone out of a job. Or, you know, I do those things that some people think is, I don't know, but no, I've never. My courage is verbal. My courage is, yeah. Um, oh, I did. There was when I was about, I don't know, I was a teenager at the beach. There was a kid who'd gone too far out on the lino, and the mother was screaming, and I swam out and just sort of pulled it back in for her, and she bought me a box of chocolates. That is probably the closest thing, actual heroic thing I've ever done. um, Fiona says, "How did the barbecue go?" Brilliant. Too good, if anything. It was a bit too hot. Um, that's because I was hungry. Jane was going, "You're meant to let all the car driver go white." Oh, nah, it'll be all right. Put it on. About 3 seconds, one side was black. So we had to try and find a cool bit of the barbecue, but it was great, really good. Uh, any other questions? Simon says, "What's your next project?" Well, Afterlife 3 and Supernature. Got to finish that. We're postponing and rescheduling gigs left, right, and centre. But I don't know when we're filming uh, Afterlife 3. Next spring, maybe. But I'm getting on with it. I'm just getting on with it. Yeah, writing. There's a little notepad there, on it. It goes in there like that, right? And then computer. So, favorite foreign films. Oh, I've seen a lot recently. Too many to. I don't know the names. I can't remember the names because they're in foreign. I only watch foreign things now. I usually TV though. Usually Netflix. Walter Presents. Um, yeah. I remember the first foreign film. I just couldn't do subtitles. I just thought, what's the point? I was an idiot, a philistine, and I think it must have been, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, where a mate persuaded me to sit here. It's the Brazilian thing about the kids, the homeless kids. City of God, City of God. I watched that. I was blown away. I just thought, well, this is amazing. I've been an idiot. Well, there's the whole. There's why am I just watching films made in English? There's there's the rest of the world. So yeah, that made me a convert. So that's the first one, I think. It's brilliant. Watch that. I couldn't get over it. Please do Derek again. What now? What? Oh, like that. What is it? Um, can you do the Monkey News jingle? All right, yeah. Oh, chimpanzee, that monkey news, you absolute cunt. Yeah, it feels good. Right. Oh, I think a serious one before I forget. A Wildlife Aid are really in trouble. It's a great charity, and uh, obviously it's even worse at the moment because they haven't got like staff and help, and the world's a bit weird. They save sort of injured and animals in distress, and obviously their fundraising and donations have gone down People are worried about themselves, which is understandable. But the cases have gone up. They're getting a phone call every 4 minutes to try and save anyone. They go out, and also they've had trouble. They've one of their vehicles is screwed. So I'll do a link at the end. So if you can, have a look at that. Wildlife Aid, and it's brilliant. I'll stick an app, and you can look at it. It doesn't take much, really doesn't. A couple of quid, and it makes a difference. They can stay afloat. They can save animals. They can save, your 2 quid would go towards saving an animal, literally. Life on the road follow up? No, I think honestly, it'd be too depressing to see Brent at nearly 60 still try. You know what I mean? It would be like a nightmare, like a weird nightmare. One of those things that you see on a documentary and you go, I can't watch this. I can't watch this. Oh yeah, lots of people going back, rediscovering stuff. I honestly, so many things people say. I watched Afterlife 2, and I just binge watched Derek, and they hadn't heard of it because Afterlife 2 went through the roof, and people have just rediscovered or discovered for the first time Derek. So yeah, brilliant. All on Netflix. Afterlife, Derek, Life on the Road. And that stands up, even if you haven't seen The Office or didn't like The Office, this sort of stands up. It's slightly different because he's older. It's 15 years on when he was on a docu-soap. And if The Office was never invented, it's a delusional man who's a rep who dreams of being a rock star. So he spends his hard-earned cash on his dream of trying to be a rock star. So it's pretty sad, but it's funny. It's funny, but it's pretty sad. Then it's uplifting. Oh, cringy, funny, cringy, funny, sad, cringy, oh sad, funny, sad, funny, uplifting. So that's how I wrote it. That's quite a good. That's quite a good template actually for a comedy drama. What I just did there. What would win, a goldfish or a guppy? Goldfish. It's weird. Do you still have the salamander? Well, no. It'd be about 48 now, wouldn't it? Just started watching Derek and loving it. Thank you. The guitar is behind you. Yeah, it is. So a pantomime. There's a cock in a drain. Oh. Yeah, there you go. How long did that take? 15 minutes. Serious, nice questions, fun, entertaining, charity shout out. Struggled, cock in a drain. If in doubt, cock in the drain. Good. Like a vaudeville saying, isn't it? I was struggling that night in Blackpool, so I thought, I'll bring out the big guns. So I did the cock in a drain. They absolutely lapped it up. Thank you to everyone who's doing Emmy campaigns, doing clips, some serious, some not serious, but it's just a laugh, isn't it? I'm not going to win an Emmy. They all hate me. And I forgive people for genuinely thinking, how can they give an Emmy to the best comedy that's about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer? It must be confusing. Unless you watch it, which I bet they don't. They don't watch 100 shows, do they, when they vote? They just do it to keep their free DVDs. There's about 6,000 Emmy voters. How can they all watch everything? absolutely impossible. They watch the three things they watched or the things their mates are in. So I've got no fucking. I don't know anyone. I ain't got any mates. Uh, well, you think of that. You are my mates. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Cheers. Um, uh, Everyone say play a song. I can't play a song. The wig, the glasses, brilliant. We're going to do the Joe Rogan podcast. We were meant to do it in June when I was in LA for my gigs, which probably won't happen. Well, it won't happen, will they? I don't think it'll be back to normal by then. And will people be going out in June? I don't think so. We've got the second wave to come, haven't we? Depends on how big the second wave is. But I don't know. I bet all my audience are vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? There must be something wrong with them. I don't know. I can't see my audience because I'm in total blackness, so I can't see them, and I'm the one lit up. I have no idea what my demographic is. I couldn't do an average age. I've no idea. Just people. Comedy's usually quite blokey anyway, isn't it? Sort of like 70-30. So it's probably over half male, but then there's couples. I've no idea. It's probably, I don't know, probably doesn't change much as it's more people who go out, isn't it, really? That's the big divider. Some people just never go out. I know people that would never go to a comedy show or a band. They just, would never do that. Could you wish my girlfriend... I missed it. It was something like Shelby or happy birthday. My battery's running out. It's just warned me twice. It's at 10%. Like, this is ruining... That's ruining a great broadcast, isn't it? Have you had the test for coronavirus? No. Are they around yet? Can you just do that? Can I just go into Boots, go test me, and they go, yeah, you've had it. That'd be good, wouldn't it? You've had it. Brilliant. No, I haven't been tested. I am from Sweden. Thanks for letting me know. I love David Earl. Yeah, he's great, isn't he? What's your favourite Bowie album? Oh, I'll get it down to 3 maybe if I really struggled, which would be Diamond Dogs, Aladdin Sane, maybe Ziggy, or Hunky Dory. God, it's tough. Well, no, probably wouldn't. I'd say, I reckon Aladdin Sane for songs and, yeah, for everything. I reckon Aladdin Sane. There's some remarkable tunes on there. Favourite Beatles song? I like Hey, you've got to hide your... And I like what's the one? Penny Lane. I like a lot of Beatles. They were never my thing because I was just too young. I've sort of discovered in retrospect, but yeah, they had some good tunes. Really, Rick? Yeah. Hey, Rick says the Beatles are good. We should check it. The Beatles, yeah. He stuck his neck out there, isn't he? Yeah, they're good. I love David Icke. Someone just said, good luck to him. Right, we've run out of shit, haven't we? I'll do a link to that charity. Thanks for tweeting me about Afterlife. Keep those coming. Particularly the clips that you like, and I like it. And the GIFs. There's so many GIFs now. They really make me laugh. Where someone's just taken one thing and I've seen them reply to someone with just the GIF. So it's just awful that one of the characters has said. Um, Stay safe, and let's hope it all goes back to normal soon. When should we do this again? Friday. See you Friday, everyone. Tatty bye, everyone. Tatty bye.